Lando Norris produced a sensational final lap to defeat Max Verstappen and secure just his second F1 pole position in a fully competitive Spanish Grand Prix qualifying, in a session that underlined McLaren's growing stroke and the ever-increasing competition at the front of F1 after 2 seasons of sustained Verstappen Red Bull dominance. Norris delivered under pressure when it mattered around the circuit to Barcelona Catalunya, and what he described as a perfect final lap of 1:11.383. Verstappen had previously held provisional pole after the first Q3 laps and improved by 2/10 more on his final laps, but Norris made the difference moments later to claim his second career pole, 3 years on from his first at the 2021 Russian Grand Prix by a mere 0.020. Mercedes, meanwhile, will start from a second row lockout after their own improvement continues in competitive hour, where they were factored throughout. They finished 3/10 off pole for just the second time in 10 races. Lewis Hamilton outqualified George Russell and will start from a season best third. Mercedes narrowly outpaced Ferrari with Charles Leclerc and home favourite Carlos Sainz 5th and 6th respectively. Despite showing flashes of promise in their upgraded car, no Ferrari contender was a genuine pole contender. Only 0.035 separated those pool cars, showing how close it was. Pierre Gasly was a stunning 7th for a morale-boosting weekend for improving Alpine, which also saw Esteban Ocon make Q3 in ninth. But Sergio Perez, who gave Verstappen a toe on his final lap down the track's main strength in an attempt to aid his teammates, bid for pole, was only 8th in the second Red Bull and will drop to 11th, owing to a 3-place grid penalty from Canada. This will promote Ocon to an all-Alpine 4th row. Piastri, who finished without a time in Q3 tonight, and Alonso 10th. The McLaren Saturday started in unexpectedly dramatic fashion when a fire broke out in their team's hospitality unit in Barcelona paddock shortly before final practice. Norris was among those swiftly evacuated from the pop-up building, and with team members unable to return thereafter, Britain, Norris and teammate Piastri were unable to use their driver runs and prepare for qualifying in as normal. Not that Norris showed that change in his preparation had any detrimental impact on his performance on track in an MCL 38 car that was always expected to see the kind of high-speed corner sections that the Spanish circuit specialises in. Although only 4th fastest in both Q1 and 2, Norris completed only 1 run in each section. There is, as expected, appeared little to choose between the leading 4 teams, as practices suggest. This once on the final runs, Verstappen was again faster, initially by 0.123, but Norris had moved up second. Ahead of the Mercedes suggests he would be the closest challenger, and that's certainly probably the case, with Norris getting the fastest car, saying it's pretty much the best lap. You know when you're on a good lap and you're getting excited, but the whole thing went perfectly in the end. Close but super happy. I would say this is my best pole position. I've not had many, but of the ones I've had, this is my best. It's been close all weekend, but it was really just a perfect lap, and that's what I did today. Having had to dismiss wild conspiracy theories over claims of driver favoritism at the team in the news conferences at the start of the event, Mercedes improving form on track returns to center stage. Hamilton top Q1 before finishing quickest in Q2. Although both of those results came after second runs in each session, whereas the likes of Verstappen and Norris only completed 1. Still, the small gaps hadn't offered hope that Mercedes might be able to challenge for successive pole after Russell in Canada. For Hamilton, the session marks an overdue return to qualifying form in the Mercedes head-to-head. The only time he previously out-qualified him was at the Japanese Grand Prix. For us to be in this position where we get a 3rd and 4th and starting to be more consistent is huge, said Hamilton. It's getting more and more enjoyable to drive as a race car. We're not very far away. I think 3/10. I think the real gap is about 1/10.5 maybe. I think the Max particularly fast on the long runs, as is probably Lando. However, I'm still going to try and win tomorrow, the 7-time champ said. And before I go, let me run you through the qualifying classification. Yeah, Lando Norris, what an unbelievable job he did to stick that McLaren on pole. I still think Max Verstappen will be the favourite tomorrow, but boy oh boy, it's great to see him and Red Bull having a proper challenge. And yeah, he was finished so close behind. Hamilton, really pleased to see he kind of got over his qualifying hoodoo. And then, Russell right behind the Ferraris, them so close as well. Be interesting to see how it all shakes up in race pace. But yeah, it's just good to have such a close battle at the front. And then you've got Gasly in 7th, really good job from him, kind of highlighting what Alpine can do with Ocon in 9th as well. Obviously going to move up with that penalties Perez, who just once again just didn't deliver. Similar story for Piastri. They'll be really frustrated not to get in that battle. And then Alonso in 11th, disappointing. His home race and just didn't have much pace. Bottas, I think, did really well to get that awful Carlos Sauber up that high. Zhou did well in Q1 and then kind of went missing in Q2. But it would be huge for Sauber to score. And then Hulkenberg in 13th, still think did a good job. Haas just not really having the pace this weekend, and then Stroll once again disappointing. Aston Martin really struggling at the moment, and then yeah, you kind of got that Magnussen who was behind his teammate again, and the RBs and the Williams. Yeah, I really expected more from both of them. Williams looked okay in practice. RB's been good recently, but yeah, just not this weekend, which is slightly strange. And it'll be interesting to see if their race pace can be better. So anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.